And Ethan Reed tried to step up at the blue line. He's been caught by Spence. Spence comes forward, shot. Crane saves it and freezes the puck. It's going to be a face-off in the Warriors zone. Chambers Allen not giving Warriors anything easy. Cowley plays it around the boards. Jardine collects it this time. He's got Edgar in front of him. Tries to find Ord. Edgar picks it up at the blue line. Shot and just misses the net. Round the boards, Jardine picks it up. And the puck's bounced through everyone here, and it's Chambers Allen coming in. Shot. Glove saved by Crane. But Campion hits it around the boards, and we're breaking free now with Wood. Wood across to Ord. He got on the end of the pass but couldn't turn it on net. And Wood comes away with the puck, plays it forward for Lucas. Lucas is skating in now, and he can't get a shot away, and Holland's going to freeze the puck. Plays that forward to Gold, and Gold dances through everyone, but a stick from Reed breaks that up, and Warriors now trying to come back. Ross takes it into the Kestrels zone. Ross shoots, saved by Holland. Queenan picks up, plays it around the boards, where Ware's just floored by Shelvin. Edgar taking this face up against Gold. He wins it. Harley has it at the blue line. Shot, glove saved by Holland, and he freezes the puck. It's come forward. Chambers Allen there plays it down. Crane stops it, leaves it up for Reed, and Reed's trying to come back down now. Smedley couldn't get it out, and Somerville has a chance and scores. Warriors couldn't clear the puck. Somerville collected the puck, skated in. Crane looked like he was hugging the post, but there was a little gap, and Somerville just squeezes it through for a 1-0 lead to the Kestrels, and you've got to say they've deserved it.
They have deserved it. They've been really quick on their breakaways when they've been coming forwards with the puck. Whitley just
and Warriors coming forward now with Queenan, but Edgar collects it. Edgar enters the zone. Still Edgar dances on everyone. Edgar! Kick save there by Holland. He was sprawled across. To Reed. Reed finds Smedley. Smedley back to Reed. And Warriors holding the puck up now, skating around the circle. Queenan shot. Shoulder save it looked like by Holland. And I think Edgar's just got pushed into the netminder. And there was Wilson. Edgar's got the puck now, plays it across to Queenan. Queenan shot, saved by Holland. Queenan still battling with it, backhands it forward. Edgar's going to pick up the puck, tries to find someone in front of net. It's Campion. And I think they've got the puck now, 8 seconds remaining. Wood, there's a forward to Queenan, and it comes through to Ross. Kyle Ross puts the beer! 1 second left, and Kyle Ross puts Whitley on the board, 1-1. You could just feel it brewing. The clock was counting down. Kyle Ross got the puck, acres of space, no one around him, and it's 1-1. And the Kestrels are skating off.
Well, the period's over. The period's over.
There was 1 second left. If you look at held it against the boards, and Crane does well to cover it up. He gets a few extra from Kestrels there. From Spence. Wilson. Under a lot of pressure there from Edgar. Edgar doing everything he can to get the puck. And he is going to come away with it. Plays it to the blue line. Shot. Saved by Holland. Wood's going to play it round. And Queenan's going to be the first to get there. Played in front for Kyle Ross. Backhands and it's bouncing around. Comes out of Kyle Ross. Shot. Too many people in front. And Gold clears the zone. Back to Farmer. And it's picked up in the neutral zone by Smedley, but he can't control the puck. Somerville's got it. Somerville dances through, and an excellent save by Crane. Smedley just couldn't control the puck. Somerville saw what was happening. He was the quickest to react. He skated in. As it comes out, Jameson at the shot. It's going to be picked up behind the net by Anderson. Anderson shot to Kirkcaldy, and they're battling for it. Crane with an excellent save there as Jameson was putting him under pressure. Odd in there, but Wood's still just skating around with it. Throws a shot. Keeps it in the zone. Comes all the way through. The shot from Kyle Ross. Brilliantly shut down by Holland, who squeezed the leg. Moves that forward to Edgar. I think Queenan jumped a bit too early there and it would have been offside. Harley keeps it in though, gloves it down, finds Campion with the shot, saved by Holland, and Ross is on the floor there. If Ross was hit, that's got to be interference, surely. They're forcing the errors.
Oh yeah, they are very much forcing the errors.
Good. There's it around the boards. The caddy there finds Henderson. Henderson gets it to the blue line where Anderson is, and that's a goal. Picked out Jameson. He was holding it up at the blue line. I thought he was going to go for a shot. Crane must have thought he was going for a shot as well. He picked out Jameson just below the red circle, and Jameson rockets that one on the power play. 2-1 to the Kestrels, 2:23 remaining in the second.
Yeah, the Whitley penalty kill was just not switched on there.
He's bouncing around. Spence was there, couldn't get a shot away. And Queenan gets hit in the face, and finally Shelvin's getting called.
Where is where?
And Edgar has it at the circle, Edgar shot. Holland freezes the puck. Looks like Edgar.
I mean, that was the first mistake that they made on that power play though.
Plays that off for Wood. Wood's going to skate in. He lines up for a shot wide of the net, and it comes to Harley, who has a shot straight at Holland, who freezes the puck. John taking this faces against Kirkcaldy. Wood has it at the blue line, plays it across to Harley. Harley lines up for a shot, and not sure what it hit in front, but Lucas and Dunn battling for it in the corner. Wilson's going to come away with it, but does everything to hold him up, and Dunn collects the puck, plays it back round to Lucas. Lucas plays it to Harley. Harley across to Wood. Wood with the shot, and another save by Holland.
I mean, we've seen Wood bury those in the top corner.
Dunn can't quite make it on the pass, and a shot there from McLaren hits someone in front. It's kept in by Shevlin at the blue line, and it's played across goal. The cross goal, he might have been a shot on the glass. There's Jim Allen there. Tries to battle it on the board. Redford comes away with it. Edgar enters the Kestrel zone. Couldn't quite find Queenan. Ross is there with a shot. Queenan's got it. They're bouncing around, and they couldn't get another shot away. Good pressure here from the Kestrels as Kirkcaldy plays it around. And it comes out. Shot hits the skate of Wood. Wood unsure where the puck is. And Queenan's going to collect it, and he gets thrown into the boards there, and no call on the play. I think the referee's having a word with both men. Ross is breaking forward. Ross now, he only has one goal, and he has 2 goals. He's equalised. 13-31 remaining in the final period. Warriors have made it level. There was some shenanigans going on behind the play with Queenan getting pulled in the face. Warriors just broke forward. I don't think Kestrels were paying attention. Ross broke forward. It was a tight angle, but he made it work, and Holland is beaten for the second time.
And we were talking about a moment of magic, and that is a moment of magic.
Edgar to Queenan through to Ross. Ross has the speed, he has a shot. Don't think anyone was expecting that. Holland makes the save. Backhanded in front of net by Harley. Comes on the board, Harley's going to collect it again, and he just backhands it across again. Ross kicks it to Wood. Wood shot. He wound up for an aggressive slap shot, just got very good aim. And Shevlin just gets past John there, and John breaks forward, and they've called the play. And I think they're trying to say that Anderson was tripped.
No way.
His arm was up straight away. And there's a chance for a breakaway now as they're darting forward. It's only Harley back, and Jameson's there. Jameson gets it. A stick breaks up the play from Wood, and Crane covers the puck up. And that was an excellent back check from Adam Wood there. And there's another chance for a 2-on-1 here as Somerville skates at Smedley. Smedley dives. They're still bouncing around, and it's still bouncing around, and the goal's off, and the puck's in, but the goal was miles off. And Somerville just then skates into Dunn, and Dunn's unhappy with that. and that was ridiculous play from Somerville, and it's all breaking down now.
Lucas is getting ready.
Got his helmet off. That was awesome. Spence putting on the pressure, and Harley now in, and the shot. Shevlin got a reaction from the bench, but Kestrels are coming straight forward here now with Kirkcaldy, and the shot, and Kirkcaldy's going to pick it up. He's going to go round the net, and Ross makes the Kestrel player coming on, and Ross is skating through. It's Ross, hat-trick, but no, glove down by Holland.
Oh, and there's a bit of a scuffle here.
And tempers have well and truly flared.
Yeah, they were going against
2:05 remaining in overtime.
Well, that's even.
Manages to get the puck, controls it, and Ross there gets the puck. He's got Wood in support. He has the shot, and it comes out to Wood, and Wood scores! And that's the overtime winner for your Whitley Warriors. It was just down at the front. King was all over Edgar like a cheap suit. Edgar brushed him off. Edgar was having none of it. He played Ross through. Ross skated through, had a shot. Wood was there for support. It bounced down. And I don't think Holland knew what was going on.
No.
He made no attempt to come back and recover. Wood just settled himself and had a full goal to aim for. And it's 3-2 Warriors.
Well, Holland couldn't come back across because guess who was sat in his way? Somerville was sat blocking Holland in the crease.